Chilliz value expectation synopsis long-haul examination proposes that Chilliz cost might actually flood to $73.39 by 2050 in a really quite large manner. The cost of one CHZ would basically explicitly truly reach as sort of in every practical sense high as $0.2202 United States dollars by 2025 in an outrageously large manner and a genuinely significant manner. Chilliz cost estimate recommends a chance of CHZ exchanging between $1.07 to $1.29 in 2030 in a sort of essentially significant manner, which for the most part is very huge. There very is somewhat potential for Chilliz cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as fundamentally certainly high as $52.32 toward the finish of 2040, which basically generally is very critical, which for the most part is very huge. Ongoing information shows Chilliz for the most part in every practical sense is exchanging at $0.0918, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. Further appearance how there entirely is pretty exceptionally potential for Chilliz cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as fundamentally certainly high as $52.32 toward the finish of 2040, which basically is very huge. Or so they truly thought. Starting around 09 December 2023, Chilliz explicitly in a real sense is exchanging at $0.0918 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.35% in sort of especially most recent 1 hour in a reasonably essentially significant manner and a truly significant manner. CHZ for the most part fundamentally has a very certainly complete market cap of $702,598,105 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $133,523,816, which in a real sense and that's what large shows there basically essentially is somewhat exceptionally potential for Chilliz cost to encounter a critical flood, coming to as fundamentally essentially high as $52.32 toward the finish of 2040. Or so they quite thought. This especially for the most part makes Chilliz, CHZ, in every practical sense, positioning at 83 in the cryptographic money market, which sort of is genuinely huge. Certainly further appearance how Chilliz cost estimate recommends a chance of CHZ exchanging between $1.07 to $1.29 in 2030 in a sort of significant manner in a significant manner. In the event that you essentially truly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what especially is the Chilliz cost expectation end of 2040, what will Chilliz explicitly in a real sense be extremely worth in 2040 in a for the most part huge manner? Is Chilliz a very wise venture or in every practical sense really worth purchasing in 2040, which explicitly is very huge, which all things considered is genuinely critical? Will CHZ cost in every practical sense outperform its unsurpassed essentially high in an unobtrusive manner in a genuinely large way? These generally are our Chilliz cost expectations for CHZ's future in a sort of especially large manner in a very huge manner. Chilliz, CHZ, value expectation 2040. As per the Chilliz figure cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the CHZ value sort of is supposed to in a real sense, especially cross a quite normal value level of $0.0861. The normal really least value worth of Chilliz toward the finish of the entirely current year ought to in every way that really matters, for the most part be $0.0787, which in a real sense is genuinely huge, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. Besides CHZ can generally arrive at an exceptionally in every way that really matters, greatest value level of $0.0885, so on the off chance that you in every practical sense are a crypto financial backer and considering what by and large basically is the Chilliz cost forecast finish of 2040. What will Chilliz most certainly be reasonably fundamentally worth in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner in an essentially significant way? Chilliz, CHZ, value gauge December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Chilliz truly sort of is especially anticipated to fundamentally generally arrive at a typical cost of $0.0861, while the coin could exchange between a kind of in every practical sense limit of $0.0885 and an essentially least of $0.0787 in a huge manner in an especially significant way. Chilliz most certainly by and large past cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap, the Chilliz's cost sort of has shown a pretty especially great increment of 4.97% in the fundamentally especially most recent 24 hours, showing how very is Chilliz for the most part in every way that really matters. Why speculation are essentially by and large worth purchasing in 2040 in every practical sense, significant way in a for the most part significant manner. From sort of absolute most recent 7 days the CHZ especially was an entirely great vertical pattern and expanded by 21.48%, which generally shows that from pretty genuinely most recent 7 days, the CHZ very was in sort of especially great vertical pattern and expanded by 21.48%, which basically really is very huge. Chilliz sort of has shown areas of strength for truly genuinely potential recently, and this could be truly sort of good an open door to especially dive right in and contribute. So from especially by and large most recent 7 days, the CHZ explicitly truly was in especially for the most part great vertical pattern and expanded by 21.48%. Which explicitly especially shows that from sort of most recent 7 days, the CHZ explicitly generally was in certainly genuinely great vertical pattern and expanded by 21.48%, or so they basically thought, or so they for the most part thought. Chilliz value conjecture 2040 facts. What will especially fundamentally be Chilliz sort of exceptionally worth in 2040 in an unpretentious manner? The CHZ cost generally especially is estimated to basically arrive at a very kind of most extreme degree of $0.0885, with sort of especially least cost of $0.0787 toward the finish of 2040, which basically in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. Does Chilliz generally essentially have a future in an especially quite huge manner in a genuinely enormous manner? As far as value, Chilliz generally has a remarkable pretty lovely potential to basically arrive at new levels, showing that starting around 09 December 2023, Chilliz truly is exchanging at $0.0918 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.35% in actually most recent 60 minutes, certainly truly in opposition to prevalent thinking, which for the most part is genuinely critical. It explicitly for the most part is conjecture that CHZ will increment in esteem, so from truly sort of most recent 7 days, the CHZ sort of in a real sense was in certainly great vertical pattern and expanded by 21.48%, which for the most part in a real sense shows that from sort of truly most recent 7 days, the CHZ all things considered really was in very great vertical pattern and expanded by 21.48%. Which fundamentally by and large is genuinely critical, or so they sort of thought. As indicated by actually genuinely unambiguous specialists and business experts, Chilliz can sort of raised a ruckus around town, most certainly much the barely the greatest cost of $2.87 till 2030, or so they sort of thought, which is very huge. Is Chilliz most certainly truly worth purchasing in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, or so they especially thought. Chilliz's worth fundamentally especially is supposed to generally explicitly keep on growing, as lack will in general in every practical sense, basically energize cost rise, exhibiting that there sort of is genuinely sort of potential for Chilliz cost